Today we determined the best coffee chain. Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
It's Cyber Monday, which means it's your last chance for 20 to 40% off all items at mythical.store. What are you doing? Get over there.
20 to 40?
20 to 40, man.
Wow. All right, let's talk about coffee.
Okay.
Java, Joe, the hot brown that goes down. Liquid wakey time elixir. Whatever you want to call it, just give it to me every morning before you attempt to converse with me.
But what is the best hot brown that goes down
Yeah.
that you can easily buy downtown?
Oh.
We're about to find out. It's time for it. Can we deduce who's got the best bean juice before we have to drop a deuce?
Whoop! We are going to blindly taste signature blends from America's most popular coffee purveyors, and we're gonna rank each coffee on a scale of 1 to 10, and in the end, whichever coffee has the highest combined score will be declared the greatest.
We're also gonna be playing against each other to see who can correctly ID each coffee. Or ID, not idea. But you gotta have an idea just to ID. Whoever guesses the most brands will be crowned the Bean's Knees. The coffees we're gonna be tasting are Starbucks,
Dunkin', formerly Dunkin' Donuts,
McDonald's,
Pete's,
Coffee Bean, and Tea Leaf.
and 7-Eleven.
Let's get to tasting.
As you can see, we still can. Yes, this is a blind taste test in that we won't know which coffee we're drinking, but we will not, however, be blindfolded because coffee looks like coffee.
Yes, and to keep the brand secret, we asked to drink them out of blank mugs, but I think there was some miscommunication because this is what we ended up getting.
Thanks, guys.
Blank mugs. Mugs also means face. I think it's a joke.
I mean, there's still a handle on here.
Okay, this is our first one. You wanna,
Dink it gently?
You got a different girl.
Yeah, I did.
What's yours names?
I don't know, eyes closer together than yours. That's the name.
Okay, all right. We each have just a little bit of cream in the coffee.
There's a dark and storminess to this coffee.
This is gonna be very difficult to decipher who's who.
It's rich, I would say.
It's familiar to me, but I don't know if it's just because it's coffee. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's specifically familiar to me. It's like seeing someone that you might be related to at the family reunion, or right outside of the family reunion.
Right, are you a cousin
Do
or
I
are you
know
a caterer?
or do I just know the general features of your McLaughlin face?
Okay, well let's at least start by saying how great we think it is. I think this is
average coffee.
Yeah, for a second I thought it might be generic, but I'm pretty sure that it's not. I'm gonna give it a 6.
I'm gonna say 6 as well, because 5 feels like a little below average, which on a scale of the 10, I think it is average, but 6 is what I was thinking as well.
Let's guess.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
McDonald's?
Pete's. No, I think I know McDonald's and Starbucks.
Well,
Those may be the only
I
two.
thought I did too. That's why I think I'm familiar with it.
We're grabbing them by the ear,
Yeah.
drinking out of the top of your head.
It'd be convenient to have a friend that had a handle for an ear.
Could be drinking out of the mouth.
What? Hold on, you want a dink?
No,
Okay.
this is a competition.
Oh.
There's a old familiar feeling to this, isn't it?
Yeah. This is more familiar than the other one was.
It's interesting that
This is like my actual grandpa, seeing my grandpa, who's dead.
hold on. See, I think you're thinking that this is Starbucks. And I'm thinking that when you thought that, it made me think this was Starbucks. And then
you should have dunked me.
there's
I wouldn't have
definitely,
fooled you.
man, there's definitely something. But the more I taste it, it doesn't taste as good as I think Starbucks tastes. And it's got a plasticiness that I don't think is the head I'm drinking it out of. This is not good coffee the more I drink it. I'm gonna give this a 2.
Really?
Yeah, I do not like it.
Really?
I do not like this coffee. Now where is it from?
I don't know. It's not quite as good. I'm gonna give it a 5. It's not a 2.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're drinking.
I don't like it.
Ready?
You're getting some of your
Yes.
head juice over there.
3, 2, 1.
McDonald's.
7-Eleven. So you think it's Mickey D's, huh?
I'm doing the scattershot approach, where you just guess McDonald's for the first 2.
Nah.
Yet another woman with another cup of coffee in her head.
Same woman, dude.
Oh, it's not a different woman every time?
You made me feel really guilty to not dink you last time, so I late dinked you twice.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is bad coffee.
It tastes like hot water.
We hit the 1 to 2 range on my scale.
Man, now that I'm tasting this, that 2 that I gave on the last one.
You're gonna go negatives. You're gonna go negatives.
Can I up that score?
I don't think you can, man.
I will allow it.
Okay,
You'll
it
allow
is
it.
loud. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna change my previous score. First time ever. I'm still gonna give it a 4 so that I can give this one.
Don't go to 1. I'm going to 2. You can go to 1 if you want. I think it could get worse. But
It's not that it's bad, it's that it's flavorless.
I have a
2.
difficult time imagining it being worse than
I'm giving it a 2.
Okay.
Boy.
Boy, boy, boy.
Boy.
Boy, let's guess.
All right.
Oh, what was yours, Rhett? Sorry.
2.
Oh.
But yeah, we 2'd
right.
across.
3, 2, 1.
7-Eleven.
I'm not saying that based on experience. I'm just kind of saying it based on it's gas station.
Yeah.
It's gas station coffee.
Here we have a head full of a different coffee. Ooh, this one is
This one's not good either. Maybe
No. I don't think this one's not good. I think this one could be good.
you think it could be, but is it?
It's very beany. Like,
Why does everything taste like McDonald's coffee to me? What does
man,
that? What does that say
it's
about me?
beany. It's like it's got a bitterness to it. I want a good bite in my coffee. Therefore, I do like this.
I'm giving it a 5. Again, it's not bad. I've been out of the coffee game for a good while. Maybe I lost my coffee taste.
What was my score on the first one? 6. I give this one a 7.
Wow.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a punch that it's packing.
Ready?
Where's this from? Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Dunkin'.
McDonald's.
Really?
I forgot about Dunkin'. I think I'm right though.
Maybe you are. All right. More coffee.
I'm trying to remember what I haven't guessed. Dink it? You don't want to dink me?
You're the one who stopped the dinking a long time ago. Why is it getting worse? What's happening to me?
This one's nutty. Do you taste nuts?
Not
Like in general?
Not regularly.
I taste nuts all the time, man. Peanuts, walnuts, almonds.
It's bitter. The coffee's bitter, man.
I think the head is messing with our heads.
Yeah, I think drinking,
I
drinking
really
out
think
of a person's head is not all it's cracked up to be.
I also have this theory that the whole experience is what makes you think coffee tastes great. Like being in a certain cup from the certain place, and then like the coffee I drink every day probably tastes like crap, but because I don't think about whether it tastes good, I just drink it out of habit. And because I had decided 3 years ago that it tasted good.
I think it all might be the same coffee.
I think this is good.
Here's a trick. Is this the April 1 episode and we're shooting way ahead of time? And it's a prank on us?
This is the best coffee that we've tasted.
It's just a payback
They're
prank
getting
on me?
better from me.
Really?
8.
They're getting worse.
This is an 8.
Really?
I,
Really?
I like a bitter. It grabs your tongue, wrestles with it a little bit.
5. Who am I? I don't know. I don't know I don't know how to think about myself anymore.
Ready?
Yes?
3, 2, 1.
Starbucks.
Coffee, bean, and tea leaf. Or tea leaf.
Okay, here we are to the last one. Can we do a proper dink and sink?
Yeah, what parts of our faces do you want to dink?
We'll do like just a nose touch. Dink it.
You almost kissed. This has gotten weird.
And sink it. Milder, smoother.
That's the best coffee we've had.
Well, you don't like a bitter coffee. I mean,
I have,
This is
like
a-
I said, it's been a while since I had coffee. I'm a tea man, and so maybe I've lost my wherewithal. I admit that.
I don't think there's a lot of coffee coming forward. I think it makes the cream, and there's only a little bit of it in here, the star, which to me is a demerit. I mean, because there's not that much cream in it.
I don't know. It's smooth, man.
It is smooth.
It receives the cream.
It's smooth. It's so smooth.
It receives the cream and mingles with it in a way that's satisfying to me. To me, this is the best coffee. I'm going to give it a 7 because it's not great.
Well, the best coffee I
the
rated
best.
was an 8, right? So I'm gonna, this is good middle of the road coffee. I'm gonna get a 6. I'm giving it a 6. It wasn't easy, as you could tell.
Ready to guess?
Yes, I think I am.
3, 2, 1.
Pete's.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
blind
All
guessing.
right. So it looks like we have a tie
Can we
for
remove our-
number 1. You may remove your own personal glasses. The tie is between Coffee Bean and Dunkin'. Surprise?
Coffee bean and dunk.
Coffee Bean does not surprise me because I would have thought that was an upper tier coffee, but Dunkin' coming through. Coming strong.
Dang, Dunkin'.
And that's not the only place you tied because you each got 1 correct.
Oh, gosh. Which
This
one?
is hard. This is tough. Dang.
Okay, we'll find out. Good mythical.
So
boy.
now, all right, so the bean's knees.
we each get a bean knee.
Okay. So here we go. Dunkin'. Oh, shoot, I'm dropping beans everywhere.
Okay.
Now we're gonna have a knee off.
What happens if we crash our knees into each other?
Like a high five? 3, 2, 1.
I don't want to end up with a problem. Just do a nice one. Oh.
Oh yeah, making a mess. Making a mess.
Look at us, the beans knees. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
Oh, you know what time it is.
I'm Kira,
And I'm Andrew.
and we're the original Starbucks in Pikes Place, Washington. And it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Look at
There
that.
they are, in a Starbucks.
Oh my goodness. Click the top link to watch us try some interesting fan-submitted coffee creations in Good Mythical Book.
And we're gonna declare which one of the 2 finalists is the winner.
We got to
'cause
narrow it down.
We're not happy.
Not happy at all. Sketch a sketch or note a note. Either way, the Snote book has you covered with a super cool cover. Buy it now at mythical.store.